we've already discussed from the previous video about functions, how to identify a function, and how to know whether a relationship is a function. So once we know we have a function, we often change the notation used to emphasize the fact that it is a function. So instead of writing y equals, say y equals, instead of writing that, we will use the function notation, which can be written as f of x. So we read this notation as f of x. So for the example we had in the previous video, that was y equals 3x squared minus 5. So instead of writing y equals 3x squared minus 5, we could have written f of x equals 3x squared minus 5. So it is important to point out that f of x here does not mean f times x, but it is merely a notation that names the function with the first letter, function f. And then in parentheses, this one here, we are given information about what variables are in the function. So the first letter, f here, could either be f, g, h, or whatever it is. The first letter can be anything we want it to be. So sometimes we see g of x, h of x, k of x, anything. So once we know a relationship is a function, then we'll be interested in what values can be put into the equations. So another use of function notation is to easily plug values into functions. So if you want to substitute a variable for a value or an expression, we simply replace the variable with what we want to plug in. Say for example, we're given this equation, f of x is equal to 3x squared minus 4x. Then find f of negative 2. So our negative 2 here is the value of x that we're going to plug in to the expression or the equation. So all we have to do is we substitute negative 2 in for x in the function. So this should be f of negative 2 is just equal to 3 times negative 2 squared minus 4 times negative 2. So simplifying this one, so f of negative 2 is just equal to 3 times 4. Negative 2 squared is positive 4, and then negative 4 times negative 2, this is 12 plus 8. So our f of negative 2 is just equal to 20. Okay, let's try another example. Let's say we're given h of x is equal to 3 to the power of 2x minus 6. Then we're asked to find for h of 4. Again, we substitute the value of x here, which is 4, for x in the function. So h of 4 is just equal to 3 times 2 times 4 minus 6. So this would be 3 to the power of 8 minus 6, then 3 squared. Therefore, our h of 4 is just equal to 9. Okay, another example. Say we're given let's say k of x is equal to 2. absolute value of x plus 4, then we find k of negative 7. Again, we substitute negative 7 to the expression or for x in the function. So k of negative 7 is just 2 times the absolute value of negative 7 plus 4. So this is 2 times the absolute value of negative 7 plus 4 is just negative 3. So 2 times the absolute value of negative 3 is just positive 3. Therefore, k of negative 7 is just equal to 6. So that's how to do it. We just plug in values, the given value of our variable that is inside the parenthesis.